to Nate's Daily Wager. I ain't picking winners, but I am making wagers. Time to put my money where my mouth is.
This is Nate's Daily Wager for February 10th, 2024. And, well, that didn't go anywhere like I hoped last night. Although that's mainly because I forgot that the Nuggets were coming off of back-to-backs. And, all right. And but we got to put that aside. Forget about that. Because today is Nate's Daily Wager Super Bowl Prop Extravaganza Cavalcade of Awesomeness. All right, so I got some 5 props here. Cousin Vinny will come up at the end or after me. He'll give Hugh some props that he's got. I got a couple flyers too that aren't official. But here we go. All right, right out the gate. You can't be a real DGen and call yourself a DGen if you don't bet on the coin flip. We're going tails, because tails never fails. Boom. Now look at that. You can get that as pretty much even money if you shop around properly. So look at that. Next one we got. Lead change in the fourth quarter at plus 270. I think this is going to be a tight game. I think it's going to come down to the end. I think there's going to be a lead change in the fourth quarter. So might as well take that money. All right, next we got receiving yards by Kittle over 49.5. I think Kittle is going to be instrumental in this game. I think they're going to be really keying on the other weapons that they have, and Kittle's going to find himself open on that seam a whole lot. So that's a straight 1 minus 110. Next, both teams to complete their first pass. I mean, that's what these two teams do, right? They set their quarterbacks up for a nice, easy throw. First thing, right out the gate. We're taking that, and that's at a plus 110. I like we're getting plus money on something that I think is pretty much money in the bag. All right. Next, we got total number of players to attempt a pass. It's sitting at 2.5. I like the over. Let me tell you why. Obviously, you got Purdy, you got Mahomes. They're going to throw a pass. So now the question is somebody else going to attempt a pass? And look, this is the Super Bowl. This is where you empty the playbook. At some point, they're going to need to do some misdirection. They're going to try something crazy, maybe a muffed punt or a snap somewhere, and somebody ends up with the ball and tries to throw it. And, it's plus 130. So I just think at some point, there's going to be a third person that tries. May not be successful, but we don't need them to be successful. We just need them to try. So, our 5 main are tails, lead change in the fourth quarter, over 49.5 receiving yards by Kittle, both teams to complete their first passes, and total number of players to attempt a pass over 2.5. Now, 2 flyers for you. Will there be OT? Again, I think maybe plus 900. I like the flyer there. I think it's going to be close. And Juszczyk to get himself a TD, plus 1,000. I like that as a flyer. I think he's perfect for this. So, they're my prop picks for the Super Bowl. Cousin Vinny's got something for you. Tell him what you got, cuz. We'll be back here tomorrow with our big game Super Bowl predictions. If you see anything better than that, pound it. That's my pick, and I'm sticking to it. Vinny, give him what you got.
You, Coles and Vinny, Super Bowl Saturday, Super Prop Edition, Super Bowl 58. Here we go. This is one of my favorite segments of the year. Each year we roll out some prop bets on Saturday. And, I have a lot of fun doing this. I like to pick a couple long shots. I like to pick a couple bets that are interesting. I like to pick a couple bets that are a sure thing that I really think are going to hit. Now, this year I'm following a little bit different of a pattern here, and I'm actually going to go with a theme instead of just spreading it around on the game and different facets of the game. Now, what I'm going to do this year is I am going to play into the whole Kansas City Chiefs, Travis Kelce, the NFL wants them to win narrative, right? And I am going to sprinkle a little bit on 5 different Travis Kelce bets. Not really because I think there is a conspiracy theory at play here, but actually I do think these are all good bets, and Travis Kelce is basically the Kansas City Chiefs offense. And, honestly, I kind of want to see him have a good game. I do like Travis Kelce, and I personally do not mind the whole media circus around the whole Taylor Swift thing. I find it entertaining. Why not? Let's add another component to the game. Let's give the fans something to look for, and let's give some other fans who normally don't watch football something a reason to watch it for. Why not? So let's get in here. First bet that I have here of my Travis Kelce extravaganza is Travis Kelce getting the first reception of the game over 8.5 yards, right? So the first reception of the game is over-under of 8.5. We're going to go with the over. It's just short of even money. It's minus 110. But that's a pretty safe one for Travis Kelce. I like the odds on that one. Not much to go into there. The second one, we're going to ramp it up little by little, is Travis Kelce first half touchdown, plus 210. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs, throughout the season, have been a first half team, and even last week in the playoffs against the Ravens, they had a big offensive output in the first half, and they kind of just held on for the rest of the game. So, if Travis Kelce is going to score a touchdown, I like the odds of it being in the first half. So, first half TD plus 210. But on top of that, it might be the first TD for the Chiefs altogether. So, the odds of Travis Kelce scoring the first TD for Kansas City is sitting at 3 to 1. I'm going to hop on that because I think you can get a good little payout there. Just a 1-2 punch in the first half. He scores the first touchdown in the first half for his team. Boom, you're up plus 400 right off the bat. So we're gonna keep doubling down on Travis Kelce, and we're gonna put in for a long shot bet him to score not only in the first half but again in the second half. He did it last week. Who's to say he can't do it again? Plus 1,000 here. Long shot bet. Not completely out of the question. KC could get off to a hot start, lose the lead to the 49ers, and then Travis Kelce has to come back in a fourth quarter drive and be the savior for Patty Mahomes on a 2-minute drill drive. Wouldn't shock me. You hit on that one, plus 1,000. Now, these things come together. Travis Kelce plays the game of his life. We've seen Taylor Swift a half dozen times by the end of the game. Chances are the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win the game. And if the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win the game, there's only 1 or 2 people who are going to get MVP of that game. Patrick Mahomes or Travis Kelce. So at plus 1,600 or 16 to 1 is what Travis Kelce's MVP odds are. So I say let's just go for broke on the Travis Kelce extravaganza and go for the MVP at 16 to 1. So with these 5 prop bets here, if you were to sprinkle, theoretically, 100 on each of these prop bets, and they were to hit, you'd be in for a cool $3,000 payout, right? So, do yourself a favor. Let's make it fun. Root for Travis Kelce. Root for the Chiefs. I'm not going to tell you to root for the Chiefs, but you can root for Travis Kelce, especially if you have money on him. So, Cousin Vinny, going with a little bit of a different play for this Super Bowl, the prop bets, going with the theme prop bet. And let's see if it plays out, and let's see if the Chiefs do end up winning the Super Bowl. And for a good measure, I'm going to go with heads on the coin toss. We'll see what Nate has to say. And until tomorrow, when I come back with my Super Bowl pick, this is Cousin Vinny with your Super Bowl prop bet extravaganza Kelce edition 2024.
Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, follow on Spotify, iTunes, or your favorite podcast application, and check out the show notes for some other great podcasts. Whether you're looking for general sports discussion, something team-specific, or good old wrestling, you're sure to find something you'll love. Check them out. And I'll see you tomorrow with another wager.